Hi guys, welcome to our Azure Learning YouTube channel. In this video, we're gonna discuss about how Azure ensuring the safety in the cloud, and also we're gonna discuss some interesting Azure security features. Okay, so first of all, cloud security is very important today. Okay, so in this presentation, I'm gonna explain about how Azure keeps data and then the applications as safe. By knowing these key features, you can give the security in the real-time businesses as well. Okay, so and then generally cloud security means what? See, cloud security means nothing. Rules, technologies, and then if you just going to control all the datas and then the applications and the systems as safe means that's what cloud security. And also in nowadays, most of the business are running efficiently by the help of this cloud security, because nowadays more companies using cloud in their business model, so that this security features helping them to provide services to their customers. Okay, and then Microsoft Azure Security. Okay, so Microsoft offering this security service to their customers by using identity and access management, NSG, and then the key vault. They can provide the security service to their customers. Okay, so that's what we're gonna see today. What is IAM and how people are providing service via IAM, a security service via IAM, and then about the NSG, about the key vault. This all we're gonna see today. Okay, fine. Coming to the IAM. IAM means access management, like that people would tell. Okay, so if you are just going to work for a projects, you are not only the person to complete the entire project. Many peoples would works with you. So if organization gonna provide dedicated Azure accounts to all the individual persons, which is hard to maintain the buildings. Okay, because if you are just going to work anything for your organization, you are not the responsible person for all the building stuff, correct? So only the thing is your organization should pay respective thing which you are going to use for them, correct? So in that particular case, if they just wanted to manage all the buildings and then they wanted to manage the access level, this IAM would literally helps. Okay, so if you just wanted to perform this in this IAM means you have to use this Active Directory service. Generally, if you are creating the Azure account, Azure would gives you one default directory. Okay, in that directory itself, subscriptions will be there. Okay, so then you can map the subscription role or directory role to the respective IAM user. Then that IAM user would work accordingly. Okay, and also based on the requirement, we need to provide it. Okay, and also here MFA also there. Okay, multi-factor authentication, which gives more security at the time of user authentications. Okay, so whenever that user gonna log in, we need to put the respective IP which that user got from the MFA device or MFA app. Okay, so this is the first security feature. And then the next one, network security. Okay, so generally, if you are going to discuss about the network security, two things would come in front: network security groups and then Azure firewall. Okay, so this network security group would had inbound and then the outbound access. Okay, what is that inbound? What is that outbound? Inbound means nothing. If any request which gonna comes from externally means that is something called inbound access. Okay, and then outbound access. Outbound access means if any request gonna sent by the internal resource. For example, if any request goes outside, which is outbound rule. So this inbound rule and then outbound rule we are managing in this NH chain. Okay, which request should go inside, which request should go outside. Like we gonna control everything. For an example, in the organization, um, if they won't allow all the IP destination in all the ports. For example, in an organization, they are had a rule. Once you belongs to the organization, once you are in the organization, after that only you can access the server. Like that, they would set the rule. How they did the rule? Because of this NSG. In this NSG itself, they would deny the respect. Sorry, they would allow the respective thing as a NSG rule. Okay, this Azure firewall. Azure firewall, it's which is almost similarly like NSG, but this firewall would work in the network level. Okay, network level security, this firewall is providing. This NSG providing the security in the subnet level and also in the VM level. Okay, so which traffic management, and then that data transmission, this all happening via this two only. Okay, and comes to the next data protection mechanism. Okay, so generally data protection, if we gonna discuss means one thing we should remember, one thing we should know here, which is encryption. Okay, encryption means what? Encryption means nothing. If you are going to keep any information as safe, you need to apply this. Okay, this encryption means nothing. We are literally changing our data into another format. Okay, any middleman or any third party person couldn't find what exactly inside of the data. Okay, so to apply the encryption, here we gonna configure the key. Okay, so how we can enable that key means by the help of key vault service. Inside the key vault service, we can create customer managed key. Okay, we can say like CMK. Okay, by applying the CMK, we can get more security. Okay, the CMK is optional. Generally, if you are creating a resource, you just wanted to apply the encryption means Azure itself, default encryption keys are there. You can use it, but the drawback is you have to use the same encryption key to all of your resources. So security is less comparatively CMK. So that most of the companies supposed to use CMK. But if you're gonna use the dedicated encryption keys, you have to pay some additional amounts for that. Okay. And then threat detection. Okay. So generally, if we're gonna discuss about the threat, here two security services are there. Okay. So Microsoft Azure Security Center and also Microsoft Sentinel. These tools, which literally identifies the threat where in your where in your Azure infrastructure. And also these tools had the AI technology, so which literally helps um, to figure out the respective issue where that comes. Okay. And also which literally tackles all the issues. Okay. So and then so with these features, this Azure policies and then the blueprints, uh, you know, what is this exactly? See, Azure policies and then the blueprints. Generally, these features, would helps to business to run in the industry regulations. Okay, so if possible, I'll try to make one dedicated video for this Azure policy and then the blueprint features. Okay, and then generally, if you just wanted to apply the Azure security for your organization, what are all the things you have to do over there? First thing is you need to audit the resources or applications. Okay, for example, if your client application running on the server, so there you need to check the CPU utilization, network out, network in, and then the disk read operation, write operation. Like you just need to monitor this stuff over there. And also we need to provide the least privilege. Least privilege means nothing. We have to figure out where he gonna work. For example, one employee is there. We need to figure out what is the work. Okay, so what is the work? he gonna do? For example, if he is a developer, he gonna access the Azure functions and then the storage account like that. Okay, these people literally gonna perform storage account and then the Azure function. So in that particular time, what we need to do is we need to provide only the storage account access and then the virtual machine, Azure function access. So this is what least privilege. Okay, we need to figure out what he gonna do, and then we need to apply the privileges accordingly. Okay, so obviously, the continuous monitoring we have to do here, and then we need to set the alarms respectively. Okay, so if we are going to discuss about the monitoring tool, not only uh, Azure monitoring, it's literally helps to monitor resource inside the Azure resources. Okay, so if you are just going to monitor your resources in on-prem, in AWS or Azure or any other cloud, people are recommending to go with the third-party monitoring tool. But if you are going to monitor anything inside of Azure itself means, this Azure monitoring tool, which is really recommended, their dashboards are there. There itself you can find all the users logs activity, what and all they initiated, and also what are all the resource property logs and all, you can get it over there. And then notifications also we can set it over there. And also which data centers are healthy, which data centers are unhealthy. So generally, if you are going to provide a big applications for your client or something means, you need to find which data centers are healthy. But in most of the cases, in more cases, all the Azure data centers would be in the healthy state. If they are doing maintenance or something means, they would tell in the console itself, we can find it over there. Okay. So yeah. So fine guys, these are all the things I just collected for you to understand the security stuff. In the next video, okay, so I'll come up with an interesting topic, and put it in the comment section. If you are looking with any other interesting topic in Azure, just let me know in the comment section. I'll try to make a video for that. Okay, stay tuned. Signing off from. Thank you.